Greetings to everyone world over. Green morning, green afternoon. We are spread across 131 countries. International Chamber for Service Industry, which is basically connected with the non-resident Indian, our brothers and sisters, those who have gone abroad to the different countries. We are connected with them world over. So, ladies and gentlemen, we take you to altogether beautiful northeast part of India, 8 beautiful states when we talk about Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, Assam, and beautiful Sikkim. All the 8 beautiful states which we have got with more than 45 million population, very colorful place. God has bestowed with so much of mountains, greenery, heritage. And when you look at the people, they are full of life. And so goes for the education ecosystem of that area. And our efforts are how to empower our teachers, our educators, our trainers, our counselors, all of them, how we can work out the entire thing together. That is the way we have to work it out. We have to plan it out. So let me roll and let me move ahead with the program. And we go to the next slide where I just wish to show you. Somebody wrote something very nicely over there. How about the music? Yes, you will have a music also. We will come out with the music because during the entire program, when a lot of things will be discussed, we will have the music part also. Okay, let me just roll in. Let me just move and we all share wonderful what all is available in the northeast part of India. Chitra ma'am, can you take on the slides, basically the display part?
Okay, sir.
I can take it on, no worries. Treasure of India, which basically has been kept away for quite some time. And teachers, our youth, boys and girls, those are in education ecosystem, those are interested to be a part of it, or those are already in this education ecosystem. If you want to be a teacher, or if you're already a teacher, how can you move yourself to the next level where you can launch yourself globally? How can you go global? Because world over the population is aging, we will talk about it. And all young boys and girls, those are in education ecosystem, those are doing their B.Ed. If you would be joining this 10 days program sincerely and seriously, we vouch for it and we would like to make a mention that you would be moving to the next level of growth where you will come to know what exactly is happening globally. How can you launch yourself globally? How can you travel to different countries? Or might be you stay in the Northeast only, or you stay in India only. But from here, the digital way, how do you reach out world over? Next 10 days, you are not coming to us every day. Today is the first day. That's why we all are meeting. We all are joining. But from tomorrow onwards, Chitra Kapoor ma'am will be sending you entire material on your mobile phone, on your WhatsApp. You'll get everything. You'll get all the modules in your own time, in your own leisure time, at your own pace and space. Whatever way you want to learn, go ahead that way. Again, we would be meeting. Today is Monday. We will be meeting on Saturday at 7 p.m. again. Sunday, because a lot of people go to church, they have got other activities. So we will not be having anything on Sunday. That is at your own pace. You go through the material, whatever we will send you. But Monday again in the evening, that is at 7 p.m. like today, once again we would be joining. So today is Monday. we are joining Rubaru. We are coming on Zoom, and the whole world will see you. And coming Saturday, again, you will be with us on the Zoom. And then on next Monday, again, you will be with us. And that is the way 3 times we all will be together. And depending on how the things progress, we will work it out, because today is 22nd and 31st August, we will be completing this program. You will be getting e-certificate from the chamber. This entire program is complimentary. And in 10 days, we are going to package so much for you that you can pick up. It's entirely your energy. It's entirely your synergy. What all you can pick up, that's up to you. We are here to offer. It's entirely how do you take it? How much do you take it? What is your pace of learning? That we would like to leave it to you. All of you, you can take the things accordingly. Okay, let me just move ahead. Now, what is ICSI? What is International Chamber for Service Industry? Now, when we talk about ICSI, it's very important to understand over here, ladies and gentlemen, we are a link between non-resident Indians, government, different ministries, corporate houses in India as well as abroad. And at the same time, our focus is service industry. We all know that the economy has got 3 parts. You've got agriculture, you've got manufacturing, and you've got services. Now, what all comes in services? There are different verticals. There are 54 areas. There are 54 cards also when you play Flash or something. Similar way, there are 54 areas in service industry. Your tourism, your hotel industry, your airline industry, your education, your health, your wellness, your IT-enabled services, entertainment, radio, television, theater, music, films, whatsoever we talk about, they all are part of services sector. Transportation, road transportation, rail transportation, air transportation, that also when we take into consideration, all that has to be taken, that is once again is a services sector. Our chamber's main focus is education services. How do we empower our educators? You know, when I look at youth, they're wonderful. They're remarkable. They can do so much, but they need right guidance. They need right time, right packaging, right delivery mechanism, because children are wonderful and they can do wonders on this planet if they are encouraged, if they are supported, and if they are given upliftment that you are the best. You can do wonders on this particular planet. And at the same time, as you know, next year India is going to be the most populous country, and we would be surpassing, you know, our neighbors also. And that way, when I look at it, you got to see world over, wherever the population is shrinking, wherever people are getting old, you got to fill the gap. You got to go over there. You got to take over the responsibility. You can support your family also. You can travel the world over also. You can empower the education ecosystem also. Pick up some skills. Pick up some wonderful skills. You may get job, or you may become entrepreneur. You may be startup. You may be anybody, whosoever you are. And we will tell you what are the different hats which teachers are wearing today. There are neuro coach also. There are teacher coach also. There are mentors also. There are counselors also. You can be a yoga teacher. You can be a wellness expert. You keep your body also fit, and you look after others as well. Now, world over, when we talk about when the population, you know, is aging, we got to see how can we do the hand holding, what we should do from our side. That part is very important, which we have to consider. So, ladies and gentlemen, world population is aging. Hand holding is to be done by Indian skilled youth, our teacher, our educator, and that's why our chamber focuses human services exports. If you come from a moderate family, your parents cannot afford for you to travel abroad, you want to get scholarship, you want to work abroad, you have an ambition, you have a desire, you have a wish, then this is the chamber which would basically give you the direction, how you should move, how you should work out. How do we prepare the global teachers? That is something very important. So making education and skills relevant, that is something very important. You know, all around us is a nature. And when I look at northeast part of India, this is the most green part, which is not at all polluted like you have got other metros and other places in India and world over. Whosoever is creating the alarm and the buzz that look, there is a global warming, there is a climate change, and all that has to be done. So, ladies and gentlemen, why can't we learn with nature? Why can't we learn through nature? And when you think about greenery, when you think about wildlife sanctuaries, national parks, horticulture, floriculture, sericulture, greenery, tea gardens, everything is in northeast part of India. And in our education ecosystem, when you think about education becoming practical, it is very important we have to understand why not there should be a water management, why not there should be a waste to resource management, and why not we should put in our education climate change and then the carbon neutral. And then we have to understand cultural diversity. In these 10 days, we will also talk about how more than 200 dialects are being used in the entire 8 beautiful states in Northeast. How many tribal languages are there? And there are some languages, they will disappear if we do not take care of them. So through our art, culture, dances, music, cuisine, our handicraft and our heritage, we got to preserve those languages, our tribal languages. We will talk about that as well. We will understand. We got to respect cultural diversity. We all human beings are different. Everybody has got a different perceptions, temperaments, and perceiving levels. We got to bring everybody together. So this particular program, which we are going to run for you, it is going to be exclusively self-paced learning. There is no rush. There is no running. ITFT, and when I talk about ICSI, International Chamber for Service Industry, the finishing school which we set up in 1994, this particular finishing school, when we talk about, ladies and gentlemen, this finishing school was focusing on personality development, your etiquette, your manner, your gesture, your body language. And what is the most important skill if you want to be successful in life? Your communication skills, your effective communication skills. That means when you're communicating, you're connecting heart to heart, connecting soul to soul, connecting mind to mind, connecting vision to vision. Our chamber vision is every child in Northeast should be at a self-paced learning system. They should either become entrepreneur or they should get employed, whatever they are looking forward to. We will have many other skills through our inspirational lab. We will talk about it. Chitra ma'am has developed the concept of E21. We will discuss on that. This is that finishing school. Your personality, your communication, your collaborative skills, your creativity, your innovation, your curiosity, your critical thinking, your design thinking, your continuous lifelong learning. And somebody wrote some time back, music, humor, fun, dance, happiness, passion, stimulation, all that is going to be the part of this inspirational lab. If there's a physics lab, if there's a chemistry lab, if there's a computer lab, if there's a bio lab, why there can't be an inspirational lab where we all talk positive, and positive? We got to encourage everybody and all our young boys and girls from the Northeast, your creative thinking, your critical thinking, your decision making, and a rich cultural heritage which we have got in the Northeast, we all got to move ahead together. Look at it over here. These are some teacher programs which we have done in the Northeast. These are some other programs which we have done in Northeast. Different states, different places, traveling to different parts is such a beautiful area of India, so-called the Northeast. And from the finishing school, during the pandemic and post-pandemic, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to inspirational lab. We got to inspire everybody. We got to encourage everybody. And now digital way. like we are talking and we are connecting over here, your mental wellness, your physical wellness, your professional wellness, your social wellness, and yes, you have to get a good job as well. That is called your economic wellness, is something very important. So, like we were talking about, how the skills are important, your skills, your competencies, your capabilities, everything we will try and bring it in this 10 days. And sometime our chamber talks why our education system is not relevant to our day-to-day life. When we get up in the morning until we go to sleep, what all happens throughout the day should be the integral part of our education ecosystem. That is the way we have to talk about. So, Northeast India is calling. We are going to start 10 days program. It's free of cost. It's online. It's self-paced learning. Learn at your pace. Lie down in your bedroom, your sitting room, your drawing room, your kitchen. Carry your mobile with you. Put your earphones. Listen to the entire program, because Northeast India is musical. Northeast India is calling. Northeast India is enriching. Northeast India is treasure. And our efforts are preparing our teachers from the Northeast part of India for the global journey. That's what we are going to talk about. Before I proceed further, I wish to welcome all of you once again. Those who have joined us today, it's a pleasure to have all of you with us. And let me share a couple of slides more so that we are on the common frequency. We understand what exactly this program is. What am I going to gain from this particular program? How this program is going to benefit me? Let me take further journey and share a couple of more slides, and thereafter we will have some interaction. Okay, let me just move ahead. So when we talk about Northeast, ladies and gentlemen, we have to take into consideration what all Northeast offers to us. Let us discuss what ICSI is going to offer in the next 10 days to our children, to our young boys and girls from the Northeast part of India. Day one, when we are talking about, it is communicating to connecting, the collaboration. We got to bring some collaboration, and these collaborative skills are very important. One of the very basic yet important skill that a teacher must have, it is to able to communicate effectively with the students. Communication is not just verbal or written. It also includes your body language, your presence in the classroom, your listening abilities, working with the students in a learning environment. Make it integral to adapt to the style of communication that the students understand. That is something very important. Do you know, we always consider in our chamber ICSI that classroom is like a stage. Teacher is like a performer, actor, celebrity. And the children, those are sitting in front in the classroom, they all are spectators in the auditorium. That is in the theater. The movie is going on. Now, movie will be the hit or it will be a flop, would depend upon how is the plot of the movie. That means how the teacher is connecting with the children. So your communication skills, very, very important. Now, when we come on to second day, we got to understand over here that second day when I'm talking about with all of you, let me share something very important with each one of you, that you got to have highly cognitive skills. It helps you with learning as well as teaching. An individual's cognitive strength and weakness, they comprise their learning capacity. And cognitive skills and cognitive capacity is very, very important. Create, evaluate, analyze, apply, understand, and finally remember and have a recall value as well. That is something very important, ladies and gentlemen, which we all have to understand. Let's come to day 3. You will have joyful learning and you will have creativity. When we talk about joyful learning and creativity, this is something very important which we have to, you should enjoy each day. You should enjoy each and every module. And your learning should be so creative. You should be enthusiastic. It should be joyful. And we will have a lot of storytelling. We will talk about lots of Northeast experiences. And I would request coming Saturday, some of the students can bring guitar with them. Some of them can do the singing part, because education is musical. Education is joyful. Education is stimulation. Education is mindfulness. Education is an experience, and education is creativity and curiosity. Both we have to take into consideration. Let's come to day 4. We'll have socio, emotional, and counseling skills. Some of us, we might be interested to become counselors. You can talk to parents, you can talk to youth, you can talk to young boys and girls in school, in institution, wherever you are. If you're a counselor, you try and understand. You become mentor. You want to see every child is being taken care of the best possible way. And when we talk about socio-emotional, it is very important to understand the students, those are coming to school or college or institution. You must know about their family. How is the child's mother? How is the child's father? How have they suffered during the pandemic? Are they having survival income? Are they back to the track? Are they still having challenges? It should not happen that you're just entrusted to complete your syllabi. No, no, no. Nobody needs sympathy. We need empathy. And empathy is very important. If you're empathetic, if you think from others' perspective, getting into their shoe, that is the most important skill as a teacher, as a counselor, as a trainer, as a coach, as a mentor, as a teacher coach. You should have that skill. That is something very important, which we all have to understand. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's think from that perspective. What are the skills you have? Every teacher, every child, whosoever is watching this particular program today, try and find out, carry out some evaluation, self-evaluation, your own SWOT analysis. What is your strength? What is your weakness? What are the opportunities? Where are the difficulties? Where are the challenges? And you got to have an emotional regulation as well. And you got to have deep knowledge about the subject, whatever you are covering, because nowadays children are well informed, and Google Baba, this Baba has given the entire information. Children can find out within no time what are they doing. That is something very important. Socio, emotional, and counseling skills, when we are talking about, you got to be caretaker. You got to be role model. You got to be supporter. You got to be thinker. You got to be guide. You got to be leader. You got to be advisor. You got to be communicator. You have to be a role model, and you have to be a problem solver. That is something very important. Now, ladies and gentlemen, gone are the days when teacher was standing on the blackboard, whatever they used to write over there, students were just noting down and they were taking the notes, and that's the end of the game. No, 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 no. We all have moved on. The world has moved on in the 21st century, and particularly post-pandemic. This pandemic has taught us, it has accelerated our pace. We have started moving faster. Whatever, understand that. Whatever India was to achieve within the next 10 years in technology, we have got within the last 2 years. Because we had to run. We had to reach out to everybody, whether through mobile, through Microsoft, through Google, through radio, through television, whatever means, everybody tried their level best. How do we reach out children? Day 5. One of the most important, that is called lesson planning. You all will understand how to do the lesson planning, how to organize your classroom, and how to prioritize what skills to be given to children on which particular day, and how to increase the slowly and gradually pace of that so that everybody enjoys. That's going to be on day 5. Day 6, interview skills. You're going to have lots of fun over here. We'll have lots of demos for you. We'll talk about your soft skills. We'll talk about your life skills. We'll talk about your professional skills. You'll talk about your personal skills. And each one of you will carry out your own analysis where you will have self-discovery. Who am I? What are my strengths? What am I doing? What can I do? And then you have a self-mastery. Then you have a self-development. You have a self-actualization, your personality enhancement, your grooming, your dress sense, your body language. And we will give you a lot of tips on how to answer and how to basically cross over the interview part. And then, of course, very important, future belongs to technology. We all have to understand technology plays very important role for all of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will take the technology in a very interesting, in a very joyful way, and all of you will get an opportunity. Keep your mobile phones ready all the times. Keep your new apps ready. Anything you would like to discuss in the education ecosystem. The new education policy 2020, which has come in India on 29th of July 2020, in the thick of the pandemic, once it gets implemented, whether at the school level or college level or ITI or polytechnic or university, wherever it is, once this gets implemented, it's going to be the game changer. And our vision is, how do you carry out pragmatic, realistic, thorough research skills and content writing? Because if you're good at social media, if you know how to promote yourself, how to launch yourself, how to overcome the interview barriers, all that we will take care of, and your research skills. People, those are interested to go for higher education, and whatsoever subject you're going to teach, and wherever you're going to be, your pedagogical, your andragogical, all that we will take into consideration. Your research skills is going to be one of the focus. And then, of course, teachers and academic leadership. Some of you would like to become principal, vice principal, and people, those are in higher education. Somebody may be director, somebody may be joint director, somebody may be assistant director. So teachers' leadership role is also going to be discussed on day 9 for all of you. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, this entire universe, when you look at the whole world as one family, if you want survival of everybody, then teachers got to bring in the education ecosystem our environmental studies. How do we manage each drop of water? How do we manage the waste to resource management? How do we have the biodiversity, water management, waste management, transportation management, energy management, climate adaptation? When we talk about how are we going to have the entire governance ecosystem. So we will be having a lot of practical examples. We'll also talk about organic farming. We will also talk about rich biodiversity of the Northeast India. Do you know, when we talk about Ayurveda, when we talk about herbal medicines, when we talk about traditional therapies, Northeast India has got maximum herbal plantation of India. I wish to share with all of you, the maximum herbal plantation is in the Northeast part of India. We all got to understand. And young boys and girls who will be completing their 10 days journey with us while doing their karma through the inspirational lab of ICSI, International Chamber for Service Industry, you will get the International Certificate of Completion, innovative and intensive teacher training program, free of cost. And this certificate will be proudly presented to you on completion of 10 days. And on the last 10 days, then when we complete 10 days, we'll have a gala kind of a get together on Zoom. You will have lots of clapping. You'll have the petals falling from the top, and you'll have the rose petals coming down. And we will have the culmination of this particular program, closing ceremony of this particular program. And this will be the wonderful family from the entire Northeast, which will move together to empower many others as a next wave, as a next echelon. Services strategy. ICSI, our chamber, is very seriously working towards the direction how there can be a services export. One thing I would like to clarify to all of you, it is not that you have to physically move abroad. You can be in India and you can still give your teaching and your counseling and your education services abroad, and you can be paid by the company. The many people, those are doing technology based, digital based, we will share all the platforms with you. We will discuss. So education, skills, your wellness, and of course with entertainment, with happiness, we will be doing. So ladies and gentlemen, whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. I repeat it for you. It's not my statement, it's Napoleon Hill. He had conveyed, whatsoever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. All of us, those have come for this program today, you all believe and you all have conceived the idea that you want to be successful. You will be the achiever. Take my words, our entire team will work in that particular direction where you become a success story. Let us come together. Let's make education and skills relevant through innovative education, futuristic skills, because there are many skills which are not existing, which will be available to children, and they do not know what jobs they would be getting into. Because whatever is being taught today, would it remain relevant after some time? Then comes your micro, small, medium enterprise, films, tourism, entertainment. And we already mentioned, because the Northeast is very rich towards dance and music and wellness and happiness, all that we are going to take in this education ecosystem. So ladies and gentlemen, through this particular today's program, I wish to invite all of you on behalf of Chamber, on behalf of ICSI, and ICSI extends a very warm welcome to all of you. Try and tell other friends of yours, those are doing B.Ed or those have completed B.Ed, wherever they are, from tomorrow, they will start getting their handouts. You can bring many more people in this particular fold. We had shared already telephone number, we have shared the WhatsApp number, and we have also got for you right over here the email, and you can just send it over there, teacherstraining@icsi.asia. You can send it over there. We would be more than happy to help you. We would be more than happy to support you. Try and bring more and more people, because we want Northeast India should start its wonderful journey, because young boys and girls in Northeast part of India, they are vibrant, they are full of energy, they're looking forward to right opportunity, and our chamber is committed without charging single rupee from anybody. It's a complete training program which is free of cost, and you will all enjoy this particular program. Let's be together in this journey. Let's move together. Let's see how much we can assimilate in 10 days, because aim is not to complete the syllabi, because the objective is you all should enjoy, and there should be a joyful learning for each one of us. From tomorrow, Madam Chitra Kapoor will send you. Should you wish to contact Julie Subba ma'am on phone, I will repeat for your benefit her number once again, so that any point of time you can give her a call, you can reach her, and she can give you all the details. Her number is 8826968242. I repeat, 8826968242. Please contact Julie ma'am. She would be there to support you. My entire team, including Chitra Kapoor ma'am and Habung Asha ma'am from Arunachal, they all are there to support this particular program, and they will take the journey forward. And tomorrow onward, on your mobile phone, on your WhatsApp, you will start getting the material. Enjoy at your own pace. Watch those videos, go through those contents, go through that particular material. And I personally feel I owe a lot to Northeast part of India because I started my journey from this beautiful region way back in 1973. What a rich culture. What a beautiful heritage. What an art, craft, music, dance, singing, cuisine. Everything is so colorful. People are so good at soft skills and personality. I think they are the most befitting. And once you take up this journey in a serious way for 10 days, you need not to look back. You got to move ahead and try and make your global career link with the global ecosystem, global community, and with all of them over there. Saturday, again, today is Monday. From tomorrow, you will get your handouts from the team of ICSI. That is on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday evening at 7 p.m. Once again, you will get the link and you will be in a position to join. And Saturday, I would request each one of you, you will come live, you will introduce yourself for a minute, and you will tell us what you enjoyed throughout the week, and then we will take on the journey forward. With these words, God bless all of us. It's a wonderful journey which we are beginning today, and let's move to the Northeast treasures and Northeast civilization and Northeast ecosystem, because Northeast India is calling. Thank you. Thanks for joining us today.